how do you define sustainability?
I define sustainability as I always think in terms of a system, and a sustainable system is something that can exist, with inputs and with outputs in a healthy way, and can persevere for long periods of time.
All the watersheds, and I think there's about 6 watersheds in the county, are working on treating different streams and different creeks and rivers. So there's been a vast improvement over the past 20, 30 years in this county. Evergreen Conservancy actually started out by doing abandoned mine discharge cleanup, and we now own a 10-acre site in between Indiana and Clymer. And we've also turned that site into an outdoor classroom. In the last 2 years, we've been doing a water monitoring program in and around Indiana County. So we've been in streams and recording water quality. And just this year, we're working with IUP students in the geoscience department to do stream assessments, and we're working with Pennsylvania Senior Environmental Corps folks to do macroinvertebrate sampling. So we're getting a really good picture of the quality of the water in the whole small watershed for each stream. Once we have that, we can tell pretty immediately if there's been an event or a pollution issue. And I think if we can catch that quickly, we can avoid some major disasters in the future. So we have, by the end of this year, we should have 30 data loggers in and around the county. So I think we're really keeping a good eye on our waters.
Because sustainability is a term, and it's like ubiquitous these days, everybody uses sustainability, and I like to think of it as a term that relates to ecology, so ecological sustainability.
The small mining community, okay, where there was no refrigeration, and so what people did, they raised their own, not everyone, they raised their own animals. In the fall, when it was time to butcher the animals, you partnered with someone else who was raising the same animals. Like if you had a pig and you killed it in November, you gave that other person half the pig, and he kept his pig, he or she, that family kept their pig until December or January, and then paid it back. So that kept you going through the winter. Okay, and to me that's basic sustainability of life.
I think part of sustainability is everybody working together and like building off of each other and building this sustainable community of like a network of ideas and action.
Okay, myself. Well, we recycle and we watch our energy use, and we compost and we do green practices. And so I think we're trying to conserve our water and land. I do organic farming in our garden, so we try to stay away from chemicals. Things like that. I think watch our gas mileage, try to plan if we're going to the other side of town to do everything on that end of town at one time, just to save some gas. Personal things like that.
We have sustainable development. I think it's recognizing that it's not just about immediate economic development, it is about long-term economic development. So in this area, like I said, there's some new industrial parks that are being built in prime farmland. So rather than using that farmland as an asset, we're sort of giving up on that farmland as an asset and giving into sort of the immediate economic pressures of having industrial parks. There could be smarter development there.
Well, it's certainly a great asset to have this series of trails right next to the community. It certainly provides a better picture of the community to have this wooded backdrop. It provides a way to make the community more livable. Get out there on the trails and benefit from the healthy activity. That certainly makes the community more livable, or the members in the community enjoy their life a lot more. Having the trails there, feel a lot better after spending an hour on the trail.